Bout number 4 is a cruiserweight division. But before we get started, big shout out to Frosttown Brewing, a local craft beer and the official beer sponsor of PCS. Larry Pryor's made his entrance already, so we have Stan Kid Muscle Johnson, a 2022 Golden Gloves national champ. Official weight 197.1 pounds, fighting out of Houston by way of New Orleans.
Yeah, Stan's another super talented boxer coming out of Paradigm Training Center. He's probably our #1 prospect. Larry Pryor has a ton of experience, so it'll be really interesting to see how well he does against Larry.
I see Coach Leroy Fountain out there. He's got the kids with him. That's awesome. So we should expect some good fireworks for this bout, Em?
Absolutely. Stan Johnson is another guy that moves forward, does not take a backward step in his fights. Really incredibly technical boxer, but also, hits very hard as well.
All right, let's get the official introductions out of the way.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next bout is the boxing bout scheduled for the 4th meeting round today. Brought to you courtesy of our beer sponsor, Town Brewing. This is sanctioned by the Texas Combat Sports Commission. Judging ringside, Ray Zaragoza, Joe Rodriguez, and Jenny Cardenas, the referee in charge of the action here in the ring, Alejandro Leon. Introducing first. Fighting out of the blue corner to my left. His record stands at 15 wins versus 27 losses. He weighed in at 190.3 pounds. Fighting out of Houston, Texas, by way of the U.S. capital, Washington, D.C., please welcome Larry Pryor. And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the red corner to my right. He was the 2022 Golden Gloves National Champion. Official weigh-in at 197.1 pounds. Coming out of New Orleans, Louisiana, and fighting through Houston, Texas. Please welcome Stan Kid Muscle Johnson.
All right, they're going to receive their final instruction from the ref.
In the dressing room, I expect a clean fight. Good luck to both of you.
Referee Alejandro Leon.
Man, if you think Michael Rodriguez got a big pop, Stan Johnson just got a real big one.
Kid Muscle in the Louisiana purple. And Larry Pryor, they're engaging now. Let's see how this works.
Stan getting on the jab right away, backing Larry up.
Already into the corner. Larry circling out. Oh, against the ropes now. Talk to me a little bit about the hype behind Kid Muscle.
Man, I think his last fight was probably the most impressive to me. He went into this fight. It was in a dirt floor arena where they had horses. Turns out Stan Johnson is horrifically allergic to horses, and his eyes swelled up, and he couldn't see. And they almost called the fight middle of the fight because he couldn't see.
Yeah.
I
wonder if his opponent took credit for closing those eyes.
Yeah, well, that was how it was looking, and he ended up pulling out the decision, and it was just an incredibly impressive performance. Just pressed forward the whole fight, got inside where he knew he couldn't miss his shots if he threw them, and just threw blindly basically the whole fight. It was incredibly impressive. So mentally, Stan the Boss Johnson is tough as they come.
Right.
Yeah, some of it's physical. I mean, he's a beast. You can see he's a physical specimen, but he's got a good technical boxing acumen behind him. and a lot of good volume and cardio as well, and obviously heart.
I'm curious about Larry's his hands. His hands seem pretty low for most of the exchanges. He's throwing some pretty crazy uppercuts, some overhands.
Well, that's kind of that Philly shell style, right? They like to lean back on the back foot, wait for people to throw shots at them, and try to counter off of it. But it doesn't even look like Larry's looking for any counters here.
Kid Muscle with a nice uppercut, but Pryor coming back with a couple of his own. What are we seeing?
A couple big uppercuts and hooks. For me, Larry's throwing a little wide. That's the problem. Stan's throwing nice and tight right down the middle.
Right down the pipe. Hands are up. Guard is tight.
Yep. Hooking around the outside edges of that guard.
He's looking for big counters, for sure.
Guys, if you're just tuning in, we are ringside right now. I'm Adam Villarreal alongside Colin Thomas Wright and Mr. Como over here. How you guys doing? You guys enjoying this?
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
All action so far.
These guys are looking for a finish, 100%.
I'm impressed by Kid Muscle. I mean, he's really just like, he looks like the quintessential boxer. I mean, he really does. A nice exchange there.
Body head there.
Yeah, he looks very well composed. He's fighting a veteran as well. So
yeah, a ton of fights. I mean, how many fights does Larry have? Almost 40, almost 50?
Yeah. Larry's at a record right now, 15-27.
Yeah, that's a lot of experience to be fighting up against.
For sure.
Kid Muscle's dealing with this pressure very well.
Yeah, he doesn't mind being against the ropes, it seems.
Yeah, it looks like a lot of these punches aren't actually landing for Larry.
Big right hand from Kid Muscle. He's got Pryor hurt here. Pryor doing the right thing and clinching up right at the end of the bell.
And that's round one in the history books. This is 4 3-minute rounds that we have in this cruiserweight division. Big shout out to Frosttown Brewing once again, local craft beer and the official sponsor of Paradigm Combat Sports. I could use one of those Frosttown brews right about now, but we are working, but that's okay. Got the beautiful PCS girls in the ring.
Larry came back to the corner and kind of chuckled a bit. I think all that experience, when you're getting a whooping, and I think he knows it right now.
Yeah.
Absolutely. He definitely needed that break.
Yeah. Stan looking nice and relaxed in the opposite corner. Coach Leroy giving him some good advice.
Guys, we appreciate you spending your Saturday night with us here live on clearlifemedia.com. Make sure to text the link, send it to a friend. Spend this Saturday night with us. We do appreciate you joining. Continuing into round two.
Neither guy shying away from any action here.
Cody, you got any advice for Larry here? He had a tough first round.
Yeah, keep his hands up. It looks like he's looking for big counters. He's kind of swinging loopy. He's getting put up against the ropes, and he's looking for these short uppercuts or these big hooks. It looks like he's getting caught a few times.
Yeah, I think the other thing is Stan has him on the back foot a lot, and he seems to be the taller, longer fighter, where it seems like it may be an advantage to him to get on the outside and stay long with his jab. But
absolutely, I think he's got to utilize his footwork here. He's getting that pressure from Kid Muscle is just crazy. He's kind of bullying him into where he wants him.
Absolutely, I think unfortunately for Pryor, that's where he's most comfortable. It does look like he's landing some good hooks right there.
For sure, yeah.
I don't know if Stan's just taking a break. Nope, lands a couple of hooks of his own.
He looks tired.
Big swing and a miss by Pryor.
Oh, we might see a finish here. You could really see that experience when he gets hurt.
Huge left hooks from Stan Johnson. Has Pryor in all sorts of trouble.
But Pryor coming back.
These guys are putting on a show.
Beautiful head mover from Johnson on the inside. Just seeing those big shots from Pryor coming a mile away. Pryor sucking wind here. He's looking real tired. Still swinging big, though.
So if you're Pryor, what do you do here?
Man, you got to get out of that corner, You get on your jab, use your footwork. But he's looking all sorts of busted up. Looking to tie up Johnson. Johnson looking like he's taking a walk in the park. I mean,
right, this is a sparring session for him.
Yeah, he doesn't even look like he's breathing heavy.
Another
big right hand.
Yeah, Kid Muscle's got this fight right where he wants it.
One thing you'll see from all of Coach Leroy's fighters, they're really good on the inside. They love working the body shot, working those combinations on the inside, going body, head, just changing levels. Larry's wearing this. You can tell he's carrying a lot of Stan's weight here. Big right hand has Pryor hurt again. Pryor
Desperation tie up right here.
Absolutely.
If you're Larry, do you continue to tie this fight up like that?
No, I think he needs to get to the outside, maybe get to the middle of the ring, not get backed up to the ropes. But
Good point.
I don't even know if he has the energy for that. You know, that the downside to that style is it is exhausting. And
Pryor shaking his head no. It's not affecting him.
Yeah, but we know that. We know
That's a tactic.
Yeah, for
that means
sure.
he's hurt.
Well, maybe not hurt, but at least tired enough to where he's not going to respond with anything too huge, you know?
Right. You know, I would love to see some analytics on how many punches have been thrown and landed for Kid Muscle here.
Yeah, a ton of volume. Again, another defining characteristic of Coach Leroy's fighters. Loves to work the body, get inside, throw a lot of volume.
Yeah, they've all been really good in that dirty boxing inside.
Yep, yeah, and they almost like crash into their opponents with their shots. And they catch guys like that too, so you know, those intercepting shots where you get the guy moving forward looking for his own counter and you counter him, you walk him into something, those are the shots that hurt guys the most. So
Absolutely. I think body shots are definitely underrated.
Oh yeah, and the more those add up, you know, it's like money in the bank, and then the guy starts dropping his hands, and then those big shots really start to open up for you.
Yeah, there's nothing like getting hit in the ribs, the liver, just having that air just robbed from your lungs. I mean, that's a scary feeling. It's one thing to get hit and get rocked a little bit, but man, when, at least for me personally, anytime I've been hit with a liver shot or I get my wind knocked out, it's terror at that point.
Hey man, it's kind of a cliche statement at this point, but you know, cardio makes cowards of us all. So you know, if you don't have it, it can be a scary proposition when you're in there.
Absolutely.
And just
Pryor's just talking. He's talking, saying, no, this ain't doing anything. He's shaking his head.
He's saying no, but his body's saying yes.
Yeah, he's putting off some body language that's opposite of what the head shaking's doing.
Yeah.
It's a game of show and tell. It's like you're telling me everything, but you're showing me nothing.
Man, Stan just ripping off of his 5-6 punch combination there on the inside.
Kid Muscle really just has this fight where he wants it.
Oh, called off by the ref.
Pryor just wasn't showing him anything, you know?
He wasn't responding with any shots, any damaging shots anyways.
Well, and the referee, you know, I mean, when you have that much experience, the referee knows this guy's not really, you know, he's not looking to win the fight, you know?
Yeah, he was really just defending himself there.
Well, Stan the Boss Johnson with another really impressive victory there.
They say you're born. It's not always gone. Golf.
Or we could just hang out for a minute. I mean, that's cool too. Guys, I tell you what, let's work with the gloves in a minute. I need to get my fighters here in the center of the ring for the announcement, please. Larry, take your time, buddy.
We're going to throw it up to Bart for the official decision here.
All right, then, ladies and gentlemen, referee Alejandro Leon calling a stop to the bout. For your winner, Stan Kid Muscle Johnson.
Kid Muscle Johnson. Now, Stan, people love knockouts, they love TKOs, but what does it mean to you when the ref stops the fight because of your onslaught?
Feels good, man. Just let you know all the work we've been putting in is paying off, man. Kept the pace the whole 3 rounds. I was trying to get him out of there, but you know it is what it is. Show that the work that Coach Moo puts in, it's undefeated. We gonna take it all the way to the top with this.
So your volume of punches was amazing. Body, head, constant volume. What was going through your head when your opponent wasn't throwing as much as you were, taking the shots? He was even shaking his head no at you. Tell me what you were thinking about.
I wasn't really worried about what he was doing. I was just making sure I kept my guard tight. Trying not to get too excited when I got him hurt. I didn't want to open up and get caught with something, so I made sure my hands coming back to my face, keeping everything real technical, and getting the shots that I can get off whenever it's time.
I see Coach Leroy Fountain in your corner. You got an amazing team over here. Let me ask you, what's next? Where are we going? Who are you fighting next?
Man, I'm trying to get back in the ring as soon as possible. I'm good. I ain't take no damage for real, so I'll fight next month if I can. We trying to be consistent the rest of this year. I'm trying to fight as many times as I can. So it is what it is. Next, whatever comes up next, we in there. We trying to go to the top. I ain't trying to waste no time. Ain't trying to put no brakes on this. It's all gas from here on out. So we just gonna keep it moving.
There you have it. Get up for your winner, Stan Kid Muscle Johnson.